For me, those 7 reasons for not starting a vlog are for me, not for you. Although if you're struggling with the same questions yourself, keep watching. Hi, I'm Sunny, and right now I'm discussing with you this dilemma that I have whether I should start a vlog or not. I have 7 reasons which I think I should consider before starting a vlog, and I'll tell you those. The only reason I'm even thinking about starting a vlog is because I'm a big fan of Peter McKinnon, and he not only makes it fun to have a vlog, but also he teaches so many great tips and tricks and techniques that I can use in filming, and it would be a great place for me to try them out in a vlog before I start using them in other projects. But before we go any further, let me show you what I have managed to create as a intro B-roll so far. Here it is. Roll sound, roll cameras, action. Cut. What do you guys think of the intro? Needs more work, right? Well, it's just a starting point. So let's get into the reasons. Reason 1. No, that's true. I can be a bit lazy, especially about post-production. Hey, I put the pro in procrastination. For example, this is my blog, the typing and reading kind, and I've had it for 12 years. Yes, that's an old picture. How old? 12 years. See the pattern? By the way, people ask me whether that photo is photoshopped. It's not. There's a place called Garmisch in Germany. It's supposed to be the highest mountain there. Not very high, it's like 4,000 feet or something, and maybe 4,000 meters. I had gone to visit friends and forgot to pack any, I can't say forgot, because I didn't know they were going to the mountain, and there was snow around and I was in a t-shirt. Reason 2. I don't have a drone. You must have seen these great vlogs which have absolutely amazing footage from drones, both video and still photos. I don't have a drone, and even if I bought one, well, buying a drone doesn't make you a drone pilot or a great cinematographer. I also don't have any ATVs or one wheels or booster boards or anything like that. So vlogging with me mostly would be walking along the road at a normal pace. Pretty boring, right? Reason 3. I don't travel to exotic locations. I do travel, but I don't travel to, like these amazing locations like an abandoned airplane in New Zealand or a frozen waterfall in Sweden. Nothing close to that. Reason 4. I don't have a set. I don't have a spare room that I can set up as an office or a set and bring backdrops and things. This is a living room. This is pretty much the only place where I can even shoot this. And honestly, how long can you stare at that wall? It's gonna get really boring. Reason 5. I can't shoot in a car. I have a car, I have a nice car, but I can never drive and talk to the camera at the same time. When I have a passenger in my car, this is how I talk to them. So, how was your week? Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad. That's it. So I can do a recording in a car, but it will have to be a stationary car. Reason 6. Yes, I am shy. I know it's very hard to prove that you are shy when you're looking into the camera and talking to strangers who are not even here. But I don't think I can do that thing people do, holding a camera on a gorilla pod and then talking into it with people around. That would be a little bit out of my comfort zone. And finally, reason 7. I can't teach photography or cinematography. Quite a lot of the vlogs seem to be about photography or videos, and they have great tips and tricks to share, like 8 camera hacks in 90 seconds. I can't even come close to that. I do both photos and videos, but nothing at that level, and I don't think I would have that much value to provide in that area. So let's take a 2-second break, and then I'll tell you the 3 reasons that I think I should start a vlog, and I think it would be a good one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Welcome back. So reason 1 why I think I should start a vlog. I do have stuff to share. Let me give you a 30-second bio of myself. I was born in India, in Delhi, and I have been exposed to 2 or 3 different cultures in India itself. And then I went to work in IT, so I got to work in different countries, different cities. I have been in the UK for the last 12 years now, and even in UK I have been in different places and seen different cultures, different subcultures you might say within UK. I can give examples, I can tell stories from the Indian culture, I can tell you stories from my travels, and I can tell some things which are Indian but explain them in a way that they will be accessible for other people. So, you know, kind of like helping to build a cultural bridge. I know 3 languages very well, that is Hindi, English and Urdu. I know a little bit of Punjabi and also a little bit of French and German. I love to travel, I love to see different cultures. I was in Paris earlier this year and absolutely loved it, and do I have some stories to tell from there. In my spare time, my passions are photography and filmmaking. You can see my photos here on my Instagram. I also make short films, like usually romantic comedy, just some silly stuff that I write. If you're interested, you can see them on my YouTube channel here. I will put the links in the description as well. Oh, and I love to dance. I do salsa and kizomba, and I've been doing it for the last 4 years now. If anybody's interested, I can share lots of tips and tricks. I love to watch movies, both Hollywood and Bollywood, and I sometimes do reviews for them, like very short 60-second reviews after I watched a movie. Those are, I think, on my personal channel. This is my personal YouTube channel. I'll put that link also in the description so it's easy for you to access. Another one of my interests is poetry, both Hindi, English, Urdu. I wish I could read French poetry, but I'm working towards that at the moment. I'm a filmmaker. Well, not at the Steven Spielberg level or even Peter McKinnon level, but I am basically a filmmaker, even if at a learning level. And I do these short projects, so I have the skills and the equipment to do a video project like vlogging, because vlogging is kind of filmmaking. Maybe that'll be enough to start with. And that gets me into reason 3. Vlogging is filmmaking, and I'm a filmmaker, so every vlog episode that I do will teach me something more, will help me try out new techniques, new tricks, and find out my weaknesses, problems that I have to fix in these episodes. It's a low maintenance way of testing out my skills and bringing the quality of my films up. Ask not what you can do for the vlog, but what the vlog can do for you. I know, it's supposed to be the other way around. But let me show you something. Hello everybody, this is the first episode of my vlog, and I had planned to start it today. The only difference is that I had planned to make a plan, what content, what topics, how I'm going to start it, and all of that. But then instead we decided to come out and try the golden hour at this local lake that we have. That was last week. I recorded that just on the spur of the moment. But when I started thinking about creating the first episode of the vlog, I thought, well, I would be starting from scratch and building up, but still, that's rubbish. I'm not going to start my vlog with something like that. So, even though I have not yet started the vlog officially, it is already making me think about the quality of my work, the quality of my output, and I'm demanding better quality from myself. And I think creating quality content, getting better with it, first step is you have to set standards. So the vlog is already helping me. If you remember the sappy movies of Hollywood, they always have this one dialogue: I don't want to be with your daughter for what she is, I want to be with her because of what she makes me when I am with her. the sappy stuff. But I think it applies there that the vlog can help me get better in my filmmaking. So having heard both arguments in favor of and against starting a vlog, what do you think? Should I start a vlog or not? Please leave your opinion in the comments. I would love to have some good advice. I'm not sure there was anything to like in this video, but if you enjoyed watching it or if you think it would be helpful to you or somebody else, feel free to click the like button. We don't even know if I'm going to start a vlog, so subscribe doesn't make much sense at the moment, but still, just in case you want to be informed, please click subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this. Goodbye.